given to understand that 5 people have lost their lives. The death toll has increased amid the protest which is underway on the streets of Nepal's capital Kathmandu and other places as well. 5 people have lost their lives amid the ongoing protest. We have Rishabh joining us on the broadcast with more details. Rishabh, the death toll has increased.
Well, definitely, the death toll has increased is what we're given to understand. 5 deaths is now being reported. Remember, there are about 12,000 to 15,000 protesters on the streets of Kathmandu right now in the Metigar area, where they are now encircling the Prime Minister's enclave, the cabinet ministers' houses and their offices. Parliament has been breached, and in the bid to breach the security of Parliament, the security forces had to open fire. The pellet guns were opened at the protesters, and 5 protesters, what we're given to understand, have lost their life as of now. The reports that are coming in from Kathmandu are worrisome. The way things are unfolding in Kathmandu has seen such protests in past as well. But given the new technology, given the new ways of protest, this looks very, very serious. Remains to be seen how things unfold, what the Nepalese government will do. As of now, there hasn't been a single statement that has come in from the Nepalese government after the protest has begun. Yes, there was a statement from KP Sharma Oli, the Prime Minister, before the protest had begun, and he was going ahead saying that and actually backing the call for the ban of social media platforms, saying that they are against the law and order of the country, and hence they were banned in Nepal. The protesters think otherwise. Having said that, there hasn't been much of uproar in the political classes as of now. We haven't seen the Nepali Congress or members of Communist Party who talk of free speech otherwise speak a word about the social media ban. So in a way, it looks like a strategic support to KP Sharma Oli in this bid as well. So it remains to be seen how things unfold, what the political classes do in Nepal, how the protests unfold from here on, given that it's turning violent at certain places as well. So it would be interesting to see what lies ahead for Kathmandu from here on, because such protests in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh change the destiny of the country.
Well, Rishabh, stay on with us. Let's also take a look at how the government is responding. And amid the lawlessness in Nepal and the fight for free speech, Nepal Prime Minister has reacted in harsh words. He's called this showdown a planned Gen Z rebellion. So that's the reaction coming in from the Prime Minister of Nepal, Mr. KP Sharma Oli, on the protests that are currently underway. So KP Sharma Oli, the Prime Minister, on one hand is talking about the protest and he's stressing, emphasizing on the fact that he's not against platforms or social networks, but on the other hand also fails to manage the unrest in his own country. Let's take a look at some details that are coming to fore. We need to understand why Nepal has taken a step against social media platforms. Let's take a look at what the government is saying, what is the decision that has been taken. So while the protesters have hit the streets, Nepal has banned 26 social media sites, because of which the protest is currently underway. Now these sites include apps like X, WhatsApp and YouTube. They have been banned. The reason, as per the government, is failure of these platforms to register under the rules. Ban came into effect on Thursday midnight. Human rights, press freedom groups are up in arms, not just the youngsters, the Gen Z, but journalists also protesting against this decision, against the decision of the Nepal government of enforcing this ban on social media platforms. Protesters have also stormed the Parliament complex of Nepal. Meanwhile, there's update coming in as well of the death toll increasing. Cops are using rubber bullets to control the crowd. We earlier saw water cannons being used, tear gas shells being fired to disperse the crowd. The bill, which has not yet been fully debated in Parliament, has been widely criticized as a tool for censorship and punishing opponents who voice their protests online. Rights groups have called it an attempt by the government to curb freedom of expression and violate citizens' fundamental rights. Let's take a look at this report.
इस देश में, नेपाल में जो करप्शन, जो भ्रष्टाचारी, जताभावी युवालाई मार्दिने, गोली ठोक्दिने, यस्ता किसिमको यस्ता जो क्रियाकलाप हो रहा है, उसके विरोध में अब जेनजी पुस्ता एक नया मूवमेंट क्रिएट करके अपने देश नेपाल को बचाने के लिए, अपना भविष्य अच्छा बनाने के लिए, और हर एक ठाव में नेपाल के बहुत स्थान से रास्ते पर, सड़क पर उतर रहे हैं। और जब तक हमारा मांग संबोधन नहीं होगा, जब तक कुछ भ्रष्टाचारियों को अपना पद, अपना स्टेटस राजीनामा देकर इस देश छोड़ के नहीं भागेगा, जब तक हम सड़क पर रहेंगे।
तो आप लोग का जो अभी का प्रदर्शन है, तो फेसबुक, ट्विटर, यूट्यूब बंद है, इसके लिए प्रदर्शन है कि जो करप्शन के लिए प्रदर्शन है?
खास में ये जो इनिशिएशन लिया है ना सरकार ने, फेसबुक बंद करके, उसके बाद यूट्यूब बंद करके, ये सब है ना, जो मतलब एक करप्शन है, उसको छुपाने के लिए, करप्शन को और बढ़ावा देने के लिए सरकार ने ऐसा किया है।
हाम्रो मूलत माग भनेको चाहिँ सरकारले सामाजिक सञ्जाल जस्तो प्लेटफर्म 26 वटा प्लेटफर्म चाहिँ बन्द गरेर नागरिकको आवाज प्रतिबिम्बित।
All right, we are now joined by Rajendra Gurung, National Secretary of the RPP, which is the Rashtriya Prajatantra Party. Thank you very much for speaking with us, Mr. Gurung. What is your take on what's transpiring on ground? We see the protests only amplifying and intensifying. 5 people, we're given to understand, have lost their lives.
Yes, this is really unfortunate. Unfortunate. 5 people have already lost their lives on this incident, and people are on the street. They are pushing their voice against this corruption and the whole system ruled by the major parties. So basically, you can say this is the frustration by the people against the system. So people are on the street.
Right. You know, now the government says that we are not against the social media platforms. We are only acting against those who are not ready to comply with our rules.
No, this is not about the social media only. Yes, there is no doubt. There are so many frustrations. The government, when the government banned the social media and all these things, and frustration is there within the people. But this is not only against the social media. This is about the corruption. This is about the system. This is about the their children, the way they are about their lavish lifestyle. So these are the things, and people are totally frustrated against the system, against the major political parties. They are looking for the change, and RPP was always trying to convince the people about the system. This system is not for Nepal and people of Nepal, and this is not going to happen to bring the prosperity and stability in the country. So this is the things, and the youngsters, now they realize this is the system. What we are at the moment we are having. This is not for the people of but this movement, not only about the social media. This is against the. I've already told you. This is against the corruption. This is against the system. This is against the leader of major parties. This is in the totality. You can say this is the protest against the system. This is protest against the federalism and this republic system.
All right, Mr. Gurung, thank you very much for speaking with us. So that was the National Secretary of the RPP saying this is not about social media. This is about the issue of corruption. This is about silencing the voice of dissent. Meanwhile,